So students, our next chapter in the study of compounds is sulfuric acid. The molecular formula for sulfuric acid is H2SO4. H2SO4. And if I write H2SO3, H2SO3 is sulfurous acid and H2SO4 is sulfuric acid. The acid with greater number of oxygen will be ending with ik, and the acid with less number of oxygen will be ending with us. So sulfuric and sulfurous acid. In this chapter we have to deal with sulfuric acid. This is the structure. Sulfur is having 6 valence electrons. So 2 of it is in coordinate covalent bond with oxygen. Here 2 of it is in coordinate covalent bond with oxygen. One is sharing 1 electron of oxygen, and here one is sharing 1 electron of oxygen, and here there is one single covalent bond between oxygen and hydrogen as well. Now sulfuric acid is known as the king of chemicals. Why it is known as the king of chemicals? Because this is the chemical which is required in great number, in great quantity by major key industries. So in the earlier times it was prepared by green vitriol. Green vitriol is FeSO4.7H2O. Heptahydrate ferrous sulfate. Hepta means 7. Hydrate means because water of crystallization is there. Heptahydrate ferrous sulfate is known as green vitriol. So it was prepared from green vitriol, therefore it was also termed as oil of vitriol. Earlier it was termed as oil of vitriol because it was prepared from green vitriol. Now occurrence, you just go through it. Directly we'll hop into the preparation. So there are various methods for the preparation of sulfuric acid. The first one is by the oxidation of aqueous solution of sulfur dioxide. Okay, what do you need? You need aqueous solution of sulfur dioxide, and that we will oxidize. So aqueous means water should be there, sulfur dioxide is there. We are oxidizing it, means oxygen must be there. What we are getting ultimately is H2SO4. Then if we are oxidizing it in the presence of chlorine, then HCl will be the additional product, and if we are oxidizing in the presence of bromine, then HBr will be the additional product despite the main product of H2SO4 everywhere. So what we have taken? We have taken aqueous solution of sulfur dioxide and we are oxidizing it with chlorine, bromine or oxygen. See, this can be used as a test, or here the color changes must be kept in mind. Chlorine is having greenish yellow color, bromine is having brown color, so their colors will fade away when they will come in the form of HCl or HBr. Then second one is sulfur can be reacted with concentrated nitric acid. Nitric acid is an oxidizing agent, so it will oxidize sulfur into corresponding acid. So sulfur will form sulfuric acid, nitrogen dioxide and H2O. Remember here, this we have studied in nitric acid chapter. Whenever concentrated nitric acid is taken, the sure shot products are NO2 and water. And because this is an oxidizing agent, we are oxidizing sulfur, what we'll get? Sulfuric acid. The last one is by dissolving sulfuryl chloride in water. This sulfuryl chloride, SO2Cl2, when this will be dissolved in water, what we'll get is H2SO4 and HCl. See, these are certain equations you need to by heart. There are no other way for this. Some tricks like in the other cases, this you can remember because here is a trick we have studied in nitric acid chapter. But these two reactions must be learned by heart. So done with this general preparation. Then contact process as of now in this year 2021, this will not come for your exams. So contact process, you need to leave this. Then there are physical properties of sulfuric acid. You can just go through these physical properties. These are not generally being asked, What is asked is, you must remember this, conductivity. Pure acid is a non-conductor of electricity and dilute acid is a good conductor of electricity. Then H2SO4 forms a constant boiling mixture at 338 degrees Celsius, which is having a purity of 98.5%. Furthermore, this acid is highly corrosive and it can make our skin black. Okay, it can char the skin as black. This is highly corrosive and it can char the skin black.